just in case.
Do it now?
Rob Derry, mic check. Mic check, Rob Derry.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fighting city of Baldwin, Wisconsin for tonight's junior varsity action between the Bladwin-Woodville Blackhawks and your River Falls Wildcats, alongside Director of Photography Jenna Peters, Mr. Everything Justin Wilson, the best color commentator on planet Earth, Melissa Wilson. I'm your play-by-play man, Greg Peters. Melissa, I'm glad to be here, and I think we're going to have a good time tonight.
For sure. Yeah, we've got a JV matchup here. This squad is big, but 6 of these girls from the JV suit up for varsity a little bit later tonight at 7:15. So we will see 6 of these girls that are out for JV on the varsity bench tonight, where our Wildcats just bring 3 up from the JV for that varsity game.
Maybe just a little down there. Yeah. We were getting our headset levels locked and loaded.
Are you feeling good, Greg?
I'm feeling like a peach. I tell you what, I'm excited about not only the JV game but also the varsity game as well. Mm-hmm. Some of the girls that are playing for the Blackhawks, a lot of our girls, kind of the same thing as Hudson as well. Like they play on some summer AAU teams together, and so we know a ton of the kids know some of the girls on the team, so it makes it a little more fun.
Get to see each other on the court and play against each other in high school. I think it just makes things a little bit more sweeter for them. It's fun.
Yeah, and there's some Baldwin and River Falls about 18.9 mile apart, and there is some know some of the parents as well too, and Tammy Klatt is one of the biggest Wildcat fans on the planet as well. But her niece Brooke Klatt, plays for the varsity team, so she'll be cheering double duty tonight in the varsity game as well.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't know that she was a relative. That's a lot of fun. So
yeah, and the Blackhawks the Blackhawk varsity team having a heck of a year. They got a team stocked full of juniors on their team, juniors and sophomores. So they're looking and they're 8-4 on the year, the varsity team is. I'm not sure about the JV, but like you said, a lot of girls play on both teams. So
yeah, they'll be fun to watch next year. That's for sure.
Varsity team, the Blackhawk varsity team is 8-4 on the year, and they're 6-3 in the Middle Border Conference, good for third place. And the varsity team is a notch above Ellsworth and Somerset, who we had some close games with earlier in the season. So it should be a good matchup at the varsity spot too. And JV, I don't know what to tell you because I've never seen the JV play it, but that's why they play the game, Melissa.
That's why. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, for sure. 5:45 JV game, and then we'll have a different link out on River Falls Sports for the varsity at 7:15 like usual. But so far the Wi-Fi is running hot here.
Humming.
It is.
Humming.
It's working. That's all that matters.
It's humming. It's humming like Coach Lumen's sweet kicks.
Is he wearing red again tonight?
Sweet kick red shoes.
Oh, yeah, same outfit.
Tiger Woods wore red on Sunday.
Coach Lumen wears red on Monday.
Wears red on Monday.
Victory red.
I bet he'll wear red again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're keeping an eye on him, that's for sure.
I heard Under Armour has been selling more, of the tight pants for because of the Lumen effect. So
they're called skinny pants, not tight pants.
They can't keep them. They can't keep them on the shelves.
A guy like myself cannot wear that. Well, my pants from a year ago are now skinny pants. But
so the JV coach is Lance Com for Bladwin-Woodville.
Yes.
And his daughter Sophia, our director of photography, may remember Sophia played 3-on-3 with Ella and Olivia and a couple other of the girls on the River Falls varsity team. Sophia's also she's playing JV, I think, and varsity. She's a sophomore.
She's number 45.
Yes.
When we get started going tonight.
She likes to drive in with the left hand and go for take it in low.
Yeah. Hey.
Greta Wire.
Yep. Yeah.
She's one as well. Speaking of athletic wear, there's that brand you can buy called DSG. DSG. Have you heard of it?
No.
DSG. Do you know what it stands for, Jenna? Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh. Where can you pick that up at?
At Dick's Sporting
Goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just learned that. I always knew it was DSG, but I didn't know what it stood for. It makes sense.
Nice.
Greg's got to sign a couple autographs
How you doing?
Before we get started.
Good to see you.
Mr. Everywhere.
Yeah.
We got about 30 seconds, and we're ready to do the handoff.
We're about to get underway for the opening takeout. So they're not tipping it off. They're going to take it out.
Looks like Baldwin-Woodville has a good cheering section over there. We've got some fans in the stands from the JV team as well. And both varsity squads in the gym cheering the JV on tonight.
Athletic director Jason Sell is on the PA for the Blackhawks tonight.
He does it all. Mr. Everything's got some competition.
Mr. Sell and I sort of ironically had some conversations this summer, not about basketball whatsoever, but it was they have a turf project of their own for the high school, so we were talking turf because we had some experience, with the ballpark and things like that. So got to know him a little bit this summer. So the conversation this weekend to come in and set up for the broadcast was a tad easier.
Here we go.
Well, here we go.
It's nice.
The Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdal, starting it up for the Wildcats as they take it out first.
Baldwin-Woodville's got some pressure D, man-to-man.
Starting for the Wildcats is Randleman Torres.
Nice move.
Randleman drives in to the lane. She hits it off the First National Bank backboard. Wildcats up 2. Also starting Cheyenne Wilson and Lily Burke for the Wildcats.
Good
Good
hands.
pick. Nice, Torres.
Jordan Torres goes coast to coast, misses the layup, rebounded by the Wizard of Oz. No good. Van Osdale's shot rebounded by Jenna Livingston for the Blackhawks. Nice take up in the lane. Good hard take by number 21, Abigail Nilsson. And her shot's no good, but the Blackhawks will take it out under the basket.
This Blackhawk team looks like one that's going to push it up the court. I like that. Good defense by our Cats.
Well, Melissa, as we've seen quite a few times with just about every team we play, the varsity philosophy and offense, mirrors exactly what the JV does. And Baldwin's varsity team they play high pressure defense. There's Randleman all the way to the rack. Nice left hand by Becca Randleman. Randleman with 4 quick points right out of the gate for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's been open for her each time. Keep doing it.
Blocked by Randleman. Nygaard in the lane, blocked by the nature girl, Becca Randleman. There's Lily Burke all the way to the cup.
Great take.
Very nice.
Good job, Cats.
Coach Com calls a timeout with the Wildcats up 6-zip.
I think each of those times we had a girl either shot fake or dribble fake and just go in for kind of an easy layup.
Yeah, that's what they're when Coach Dick and Coach Lumen they talk about actions. Let's see what I forgot to turn him up.
Well,
Wonder if he had it on.
I'm guessing not since we couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll have to check out that audio, see if maybe he had it off. Well, the Blackhawks are going to take it in down 6-zip. About 3.5 minutes into the – about a minute and a half into the ball game. That's right. JV starts with 16 minutes. Referees got Shayna Flores with a little
pressure
double dribble action.
Oh, here we go. A little man-to-man pressure.
Torres inbounds it to Van Osdale. Emily Van Osdale
Nice
up the
kick.
middle. Nice kick to Randleman.
Good patience there, working it around.
Cheyenne Wilson working down low. Hitting the box. And
There
nice
we go.
pass by Van Osdale to Randleman. She takes it up strong. Good take. No good, though.
Get in there.
Great.
The Wizard of Oz,
Yeah.
Emily Van Osdale, with the rebound and the putback. She's going to go to the line for one shot.
That was Emily's second weak side rebound. The first one didn't go in. This one did, and she got fouled.
Van Osdale at the line for the old school three-point play.
Oh, sorry.
Her free throw, no good. We're hearing some internet, hearing myself talk, which is not always the best of things.
It's weird, isn't it? I turned it down. We're good.
There's a three-point attempt by Abigail Nilsson.
Cheyenne's got to work on that. She thinks she's got to hit the box up, but she's got to not hit it so hard. Can you just turn that mic all the way off, Mel?
We did.
Okay, thank you.
It's off.
Abigail Nilsson at the line. She'll shoot 3 shots. Why are we getting feedback?
How about yours?
Is this the new school three-point play then?
Let me try
If
that.
that other one's the old school three-point play?
The old school, yeah, this
Is this
the
the new school?
No, the new school three-point play is when you just make the three.
What do you call this then?
This is I guess this would be
This is the three-pointer the hard way.
yeah, this would be the three-point the hardest way possible. Shot no good by Nilsson, rebounded by Torres. Cheyenne Wilson hustling up the court
good take.
all the way to the
There we go.
basket.
Good screen there.
Jordan Torres to the rack for 2. Wildcats up by 10. Nice pass inside to Jenna Livingston, no good. Rebounded by Burkett. She's going to lose it out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk ball. Melissa, Wildcats getting some great penetration early on here in the first 4 minutes of this ball game.
Taking it right to the hoop.
I don't see a 23 in our program.
I don't either.
But it could be Morgan Mogilovsky. We'll just go with that. Well, there's 41. Mara Nygaard into the lane. No good. Rebounded by Cheyenne Wilson.
I think you just...
Nice pass inside from Randleman to Wilson.
Great
Wilson
pass.
Up and good for 2. And the Wildcats are up by 12.
It's a hard pass. That was a really, really good pass.
Nice receiving hands by Wilson as well. Good footwork to get on the other side of the basket. Wilson guarding Nilsson way out at the half-court line.
Good defense. Good defense.
Dead.
I think I know where that. If we're getting some feedback, it's because I think we're just a. There's really nothing we can do about it, but it's the on-court mic. That's what it is.
Oh, we can.
It's just because we're that close.
Sure.
I can do this a little bit here too.
Yeah.
This will fix it. I think this will do it.
Good defense by our Wildcats.
They're going to get a reach-in foul on Torres. That'll be her first, team second.
Rob Derry chiming in. 23 is Julie Jordan.
Well, thanks, Rob, but I'll have to write it down because there is no Julie Jordan in the game program.
Jeez, how does Rob know these things?
Rob knows everything.
It's crazy. We've got the Von Wald cousins from Nashville watching Lily tonight, and our Wildcats. Thanks for tuning in. All the way from Nashville, Tennessee.
Music City.
Yeah.
Number 23, Julie Jordan in the game for the Blackhawks. Third cousin to Michael. Nice move in the lane by Shayna Flores. No good.
Hustle by Emily to get that rebound. Great hustle. And up the court she goes.
Van Osdel over to Wilson on the baseline. Wilson, no good, but rebounded once again by Van Osdel. 3 offensive rebounds for the Wizard of Oz right out of the gate.
She's working hard. That's one thing that girl does. She works.
Wildcats up 12. 10:54 left in the first half. And it's going to be Wildcat ball.
Shots just aren't falling for the Blackhawks tonight.
In for the Wildcats, number 20, Brooklyn Bishop. And number 15, the dancer, Daphne Whiter.
Greg, I do have to get a correction for you. Rob says it is no relation to Michael.
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go.
The actor or the basketball player? I meant the actor. I said Michael B. Jordan.
Oh.
Speaking of Rob Derry, I saw when I was getting some refreshments, water, and some Diet Mountain Dew.
Good rebound
Lily
by
Burke's
Emily again. Kicks. Oh, dang it. Tried to kick it out there to Torres.
That's a steal by Shayna Flores. Ball gets whacked out of bounds by the Wildcats. It'll stay here, Blackhawk ball. I was getting a Diet Mountain Dew and a water for our double header tonight at the Quick Trip in River Falls, and I ran into none other than Goose Dairy and All Day Abby Dairy. They were right in front of me in line.
Nice.
55 is Nicole Bank. There's 2 55s, but I talked to Coach Com earlier, and he said there is 2 55s, but Nicole is the little bit taller, number 55, so we're going to go with that.
Yes, she's a junior.
Brooklyn Bishop into the lane, but stolen by Jenna Livingston. Livingston bringing it up the court for the Blackhawks. In for the Blackhawks, Jordan Bink. I have Maddie Monixon, Shayna Flores.
Good defense by Torres there.
And Jenna Livingston. 3-point attempt by Flores, no good. A long rebound out of bounds. It should be Wildcat ball, and it is.
Sam Alvian for the Wildcats as well in that last substitution.
So on the court for the Wildcats, Van Osdel, Torres, Alvey, Whiter, and Bishop. Lily Burke and Becca Randleman are at the bench ready to come in during the next dead ball. Inside to the dancer up. You can count that one. High off the glass for the dancer, Daphne Whiter. And Coach Com and the Baldwin-Woodville Blackhawks take another timeout. Wildcats up by 14. Yeah, I have to tell him maybe go down there and tell Coach Stick to maybe tell him to turn it on, unless he doesn't want it on. It's up to him.
I'll go do it now.
Sure.
There's a chance that he may not want it on.
He may not want it on.
Yeah, we can touch base at half. All right, go do it. No, you're fine.
Well, Justin, the Wildcats staked to a 14-point lead early on. What do you like about what do you like about the game so far? Wildcat fans have a lot to like about it.
They do. I do like that. We're getting good shots and we're actually finishing them, right? There's been a lot of games where we've had some of them easy layups and they just didn't fall. But tonight they're finishing, which is big. And the ones we didn't, we're getting the rebounds.
Well, back in the game for the Wildcats, Lily Burke, the Big O, and Becca Randleman. She's joined by Samantha Alvey, the dancer, Daphne Whiter, and Brooklyn Bishop. Nice move in the lane by Maddie Monixon. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Blackhawks. 8:46 left in the first half. I'd like to welcome Rob Derry and whoever else is out there.
The bearded.
In
Balladeer.
YouTube land.
Balladeer.
The bearded balladeers with us?
Yeah. Yep.
We might play. We're gonna play maybe Shake It Up at halftime.
Ooh. And Coach Lumen said he'll have the mic on in the second half.
Gotcha.
So get ready for the second half.
Secretive.
And
They're being
Lumen's,
secretive in the first half.
Yeah.
Well, whatever he's doing, it's working.
working.
Wildcats are up 14-0. That last pass off of Lily Burke's leg. Nice drive in the lane.
Good rebound by Burke.
By Morgan Marge Golofsky. Say that 10 times, Melissa.
Nice pass.
Inside
down
to
low.
the dancer.
Good pass.
Sam, good rebound?
Yeah,
Oh, almost.
Good try. Way to get up there.
Rebounded by Monixon. And here comes Shayna Flores for the Blackhawks. Nice pass inside to Monixon, and there's the first 2 points for the Blackhawks. Monixon up and good. Wildcats getting some good penetration so far here in the first half, Melissa.
They are. They're definitely working it into the paint. Taking a couple little outside jumpers, and maybe a 3-point shot, but otherwise everything's kind of been down low.
They have since the last timeout that Coach Com took for Baldwin. There's
There
Lily Burke for 3, in and out, and rebounded by Jenna Livingston for the Blackhawks.
That was a good shot by Burke.
Yeah, we kind of settled. We got away from getting into the paint and just fire up that shot. They're starting to pinch that on that drive, and then we kick.
Mm-hmm.
Blackhawks definitely have shored up some defense and making the Wildcats shoot from outside. Flores all the way to the rack. She gets hacked, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. The first one up, no good. Back in for the Wildcats, number 5, Cheyenne Wilson. Thank you, J-Dub.
I think that might be it.
I can't hear myself at all anymore, but there we go.
Rebound by Wilson.
Wildcats up 14-2, 7:02 left in the first half. And for the Cats, Wilson, Bishop, Burke, Becca Randleman, and Samantha Alvey.
Working the right side here. Kick out over to Sam.
Good luck.
Get that back, Burke. Good try. Good try.
Well, the Blackhawks look like they've kind of went to a little packed in a little zone, and that has stopped the Wildcats' penetration. Caused a couple of steals and a couple missed shots. Stopped the bleeding for Coach Com and the Blackhawks. Alvey guarding Flores on the ball. Over to Livingston and down low to Monixon.
Hey.
Nice defense by Bishop and Wilson.
Nice little double team there.
Back in for the Wildcats, Jordan Torres and Emily Van Osdel. Abigail Nilsson at the docket for the Blackhawks, next dead ball. Well, yesterday and today had to be a perfect day for Mr. Bob Derry. Walking outside in the fluffy snow with his snowshoes. Randleman's going to get called for a walk. She got a little excited to head to the take it to the left. Bink's going to come take a break for the Blackhawks.
I thought we were going to get more snow. I was surprised that we didn't get as much as we thought.
Mara Nygaard at the docket for the Blackhawks. Nice pass from Nilsson
Job, Randleman.
to Jordan, but no good. Rebound Wildcats. Randleman shovel pass over to Torres, and Emily Van Osdel, the Wizard of Oz, sets up shop for the Wildcats.
Kick it out.
Nice move
Great
by
move.
Vimley and Osdal.
Dang it. In and
Blackhawks
out.
have tightened up the stop and the drive. Abigail Nilsson trips up, falls down, no foul called, and it'll be Wildcat ball as Flores takes a break for the Blackhawks.
Grandma Ann is tuning in tonight, as well as Jim and Emily Paulson, and Myrna Donovan says, off to a great start.
Nice
Cats.
dribble drive and pass by Bishop to Randleman, no good. Mara Nygaard tries to save it out of bounds. Her foot just hits the baseline. It'll stay here, Wildcat ball. Well, Bob Derry's probably having a tough day, too. His Packers had a
That was rough.
rough loss yesterday.
It was.
I think he did all right. He said a little snowshoeing and a little rip on the snowmobile today.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Little wheeling and
snow
dealing and
therapy.
slicing and dicing for Jordan Torres.
With her left hand.
Up and good with the left.
Looking good, Torres.
That was a good move by Jordan Torres. Seemed like last game when they played, she was kind of getting a little frustrated in that same shot, but she was trying to take it up over 2 and 3 girls, and that was the right shot to take right there. Good job.
Yes.
By number 35, Jordan Torres. Back in for the Wildcats, the dancer Daphne Whiter and Lily Burke, the Big O. Wildcats sporting the turn-down blue shorts.
Fold over.
Looks like they got a white belt on, all of them. Like old school, like 1950
pass.
style. Nice shot in the lane by Maddie Monixon. No good. Great rebound.
Randleman getting some air. Getting up
Randleman
there.
Yeah.
snares it out of the air. Randleman going baseline again.
Go to it.
Kick
Nice.
out to Wilson. Blackhawks in a little 2-3 matchup zone.
Board here.
Rebounded by Nilsson. Well, after the Wildcats were staked to a 12-0 lead, it's actually been a pretty tight ball game. 3:17 left in the first half. Wildcats up by 14, but like I said, about in the last 8 minutes, it's been a tight ball game.
2-4.
Yep. Coach Com went to the zone, and it's worked well.
Good Good steal by Randleman. Jump that pass.
Nice kick over from Wilson to Van Osdol.
Good footwork.
She threads the needle and hits Randleman cross court. Randleman with a 3-point attempt again, partially blocked by Mara Nygaard.
No, it wasn't, Greg.
No.
According to the referee, it was not partially blocked. I thought I heard it. So it'll be Blackhawk ball. And Shayna Flores at the docket for the Blackhawks. She'll come in next dead ball. Nice little high-low action, but Maddie Moxon takes it to the rack. Nice take, but no good.
Torres with the rebound, bringing up the court.
Jordan Torres for 3 from Brooklyn Bishop. You can count that one. Nothing but the bottom of the net for number 35. 2:14 left in the first half. Wildcats up by 17. Wildcats had, when Brooklyn went to dribble left, and they'd been kind of working it around every time, and it was starting to get like a repetitive, rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn stopped, turned around, and kicked it back to Torres, who was wide open for a 3. Good pass by Brooklyn Bishop, and an even better shot by JT.
Yes.
And she was set for it, right? She had her feet ready. She was ready to shoot. Samantha back into the game, and I know her mom is on watching from work, so time to pick your head up and watch a little bit here. We got Sam in.
Brooklyn driving left again. She kicks it back to Torres again. Torres wheeling and dealing against the zone. Her pass partially deflected out to Randleman. They're going to get Torres with a little hop, skip, and a jump. Now in for the Blackhawks, number 13, freshman Ella Sorensen. In for the Blackhawks right here, we got Nilsson, Sorensen, Flores, 21, Mara Nygaard, and who else do we have here, Melissa? 25. That's Maddie Monixon.
Oh.
Mara Nygaard is going to go to the line for 2 shots. 1:09 left in the first half. The Blackhawks taking some good shots, getting some good shots, and there's just a lid on that basket. Their defense has vastly improved from about the 11-minute mark. Yeah, from about the 12-minute mark in, it's been a fairly low-scoring affair. And Coach Com and the Blackhawks are going to take a timeout.
Draw something up here.
Draw up a little inbounds play. Justin, I'm going to have to hit you up. Sarah Dusick was asking me if I had any youth girls basketball inbounds plays under the basket, and I do, but I know I have been ripped on by you with my men's rec league inbounds plays. But see, the thing about it is the men's adult rec league plays, you have to dumb it down for those guys more than you do.
These younger girls are way smarter than we ever
smarter
were.
than our team. A lot.
Justin has a favorite inbounds play, don't you?
You've got a few. I've got a few.
He's got some.
I got some press breaker. We got all sorts of
stuff. It's the press break.
I'll get some of those from you, and I'll pass them over to Coach Dusick.
Oh, for sure.
There's a nice play. Nice look.
Yeah, nice.
Inside to Mara Nygaard, and Nygaard up and good for 2.
60 seconds left here in the first half of this JV game.
Now the scoreboard says that was Jaden Tajepkis.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Lord.
But according to my program, that was Mara Nygaard.
Oh,
so if the Tajepkises are watching, I apologize. We'll go with what the scoreboard says because you'd think they'd know.
Yeah, well, yes.
There's Flores with the steal.
Oh, good hustle by Dwighter, though, to get back.
The dancer came in with a little bit too hard of a toe tapper. Blackhawks are going to take it out under the basket on the baseline. Same play.
Same play.
Same result, but Brooklyn Bishop's there to guard it. Rebounded by Cheyenne Wilson. 32 seconds remaining in the first half.
Take our time here, girls.
Cheyenne Wilson over to Brooklyn Bishop. Nothing but the bottom of the backboard.
There we go, Brooklyn. First National Bank is open. We should thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls, Prescott, and on the UWRF campus that opened today.
I tell you what, I like it. To Jepkis.
4 seconds.
Nice move in the lane for the Blackhawks. She has the last 4. There's a three-point attempt by Cheyenne Wilson. That one almost went in off the backboard. Wildcats lead it at half, 22-6. And I'm gonna go shore up down at the scores table to see if that was maybe make sure some of these numbers are right.
That scoreboard's really cool though. Where
it is. It is.
Home of the Blackhawks.
It's fancy.
Our director of photography, Jenna Peters, has the camera focused on it right now.
Yeah, and after, you can't see it now, but after some of them make a shot, it would flash their picture up or their name up, or they even had the Wildcats up there.
Yep.
That was pretty fancy.
They have their picture too?
Not their picture, just the name.
Oh,
the name.
They
had B. Bishop.
Yeah,
that's nice.
When Brooklyn hit the 3.
Bank Bishop.
I like it.
All right, let's take a couple-minute break here.
I'm going to go make sure we got some of these to see if that's to Jepkis.
We'll be back with you soon.
All right, we are back.
Yeah, we got referee Nick Pack over here to our left. He's talking to the Baldwin-Woodville broadcast team. I think they're not broadcasting at this second, but they're getting ready to broadcast the varsity game here in about an hour.
I think they do have the JV squad game going.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Well, that's nice that they're.
Are they commentating, or they just have the cameras rolling?
I'm not sure.
Jenna's not listening in.
All I hear is you in my ears.
Got you.
And me.
And you.
Thanks. We've got Grandma Lulu turning in. She said fun first half. And Jeff Carr, the first half is flying by. It was a really quick first half, Greg. I like these refs. They're letting them play, not calling everything that, I mean,
River Falls,
it's good half.
Taking it to the hoop early and often, and then Coach Com and the Blackhawks went to that little tight 2-3 zone, kind of
pinching that middle.
Pinched the drives and made the Wildcats kick it out. They hit a couple threes, but that was about all she wrote from about the 11-minute mark all the way to the halftime break. And we did confirm number 41 is Marin Nygaard, and she had was definitely a bright spot for the Blackhawks there at the end of the first half. She had a couple of nice takes and 4 points for Baldwin-Woodville.
It'll be interesting to see if any of these JV girls don't play this second half so they can play varsity, but looks like they might all see time here this second half.
Yeah, there's number 35, Greta Wire. Played on our AAU team in the summer 2 years ago. Baldwin-Woodville, a staple of Middle Border Conference championships in tennis. You can kind of see their run up there on the opposite banner across from us.
Oh, sure. That's kind of a fun way to do it.
Just got word Uncle Bob and Aunt Kathy are watching tonight for you, Greg.
Oh, wonderful. From Rochester.
Bob and Kathy, how the heck are you? Blackhawks open up in that 2-3 zone again. Burke.
You back?
All right, I'm back in now.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Looks like we had a little glitch in the internet. We're on the public Wi-Fi here at Baldwin-Woodville High School, and we might have just had a little glitch there in the broadband. So we're back with you now.
Jenna Livingston for the Blackhawks ties one up. Blackhawks get the jump ball. Randleman called for the foul. And Livingston will go to the line for 2 shots. 24-8 your score, 13:49 left in the second half. Livingston up and good for her first shot. Second one.
Good.
Perfect form, perfect release. And Coach Lumen's going to take a timeout as the Blackhawks have kind of whittled their way back into this ball game with 13:49 left in the second half.
Pretty bad, but they also came to play.
Yeah,
right?
We need to pick it up.
Yeah. So we should be able to match it, right? They came out. They know that they're down, but they're just going to go all out. Okay, so that should help us. Okay, and their 2-3 need to get it in high and low post, right? Cheyenne, Jordan, do a good job of really sealing, making yourself big and wide. Let's get it inside because they're not better than us inside. Let's go.
Catch on 3. 1, 2, 3, catch.
Well, one thing I was going to say, Melissa, is that since the Blackhawks have gone into that zone, the Wildcats are getting some ball movement around the top of the key, but not a lot of in and out action and not a lot of dribble drives and creating. They're not putting any pressure on the defense, and I think that's what Coach Lumen was wanting them to do. Which Wildcat said they was glad that the Blackhawks came out to play in the second half?
It might have been
Emily.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was Emily.
There's a 3-point attempt by Randleman, no good. Long rebound by Flores. There's Greta Wire with the left hand in the lane. No good. She gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to a wide open Mara Nygaard. Nygaard all the way to the hoop. Count the basket. Blackhawks now down just 12. A little over 13 minutes left in this ballgame. Nice pass from Torres to Wilson.
Nice pass.
Wilson stops and pops and drills the 15-footer. Puts the Wildcats back up by 14. I would like to see Cheyenne Wilson shoot that shot about 15 times a game. I mean that is that free, especially in that little zone they're working. If it gets where it went down to the block, they collapse and double team, and that free throw shot is wide open.
Here they go, running that play again. They like that one.
We can maybe draw that one up for Miss Dusick. Oh,
Greta Wire. A little spin move action.
Yeah, Dusick could run that inbounds play with her girls.
Greta Wire with a sweet left-handed J in the lane.
Nice kick back out to Burke.
Good ball movement by the Wildcats, but a errant pass from Burke down low to Torres. Blackhawks will take it out of bounds, down 12 with 12:27 left in the second half.
Hey, remind me, next timeout we want these
Oh, sure. That's
for
nice.
swag pickup.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, good job, Cheyenne. Got her hand on that. Good defense.
Justin, I can't see it over there, so why don't you go ahead and do it.
Oh, blocked by Cheyenne. Got a piece of the ball.
Rebounded by Burke. Looks for
Nice move.
Randleman, but
Oh. Nice move, Lily Burke.
Flores stayed on Randleman, and there was no one guarding Lily
No.
Burke, and she took it all the way to the hole, just like you're supposed to do, and puts the Wildcats back up by 14.
I like it. Our Cats got a little more fight in them here.
Nice defense by Cheyenne Wilson. Now in for the Blackhawks, number 55, Nicole Bink, and number 15, Peyton Mikla. Is that any relation, Jenna, to Eva and Ellie Mikla?
Good defense. Nice defense, Cats.
Again.
Wildcats.
One each half so far.
Wildcats got a 5-second call.
Tammy Klatt is online watching our JV girls tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Tammy.
Her niece, Brooke Klatt, is one of the standout juniors
There you
for
go.
Baldwin on the varsity squad. Lily Burke for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The Big O pushes the Wildcat lead out to 16 with a long three-pointer from the right side.
Doing a good job getting into the paint. Kick.
Getting her.
All right, we're
Skip
back.
pass to Becca. Okay? So you're getting the bottom girl.
So I passed to Emily.
Yep, you're getting M, Becca. Okay?
All right, we
If
are
they get
back.
that,
Okay,
then
we're
M.
back.
Sorry,
You're
folks.
coming back in here. Lily, you're coming back over here. Becca, skip it back. Okay, if you don't have it. Let's get it.
So a little bit of Wi-Fi issue again there. Switching over to the hot spot here. So, but real quick, I'm going to flash this up. We'll throw it back again. But if anybody has swag to pick up,
Yes.
we've got swag pickup.
Are you talking Booster Club?
Saturday.
Booster, River
Club.
Falls Athletic Booster Club swag.
Yeah, we'll go back to that later. But
Randleman for three, just off to the left. Burke goes up high and strong and creates a jump ball, and Wildcats will get it out under the basket on the baseline.
That girl has a vertical, doesn't she, Greg? She can jump.
Lily Burke's got some strong legs on her. And for the Blackhawks, number 11, Janessa Caro. Both Coach Com and Coach Lumen playing a bunch of players tonight. Three-point attempt by Torres, no good. Another great rebound by Burke. Wilson's 17-footer just off the mark. She tried the Lenny Fader approach off the backboard, no good. Do you know who Lenny Fader is, Melissa?
I don't.
Did you ever see the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler?
Yes.
He was Lenny Fader, and
Okay.
he had that little
kiss off the glass.
16-foot backboard shot was money for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Randleman for three once again.
Nice shot.
Randleman tickles the twine from way downtown. And the Wildcats are up by 18. 10:03 left in the second half. Wildcat outside shot starting to drop a little bit more frequently for Coach Lumen in the girls. Another left-handed runner by Greta Wire.
About 9:40 left to go in the second half. Want to thank First National Bank of River Falls, Prescott, and the UWRF campus for their sponsorship of River Falls sports. We would not be able to do this without them.
Lily Burke with the three, rebounded by Torres. She
hustle.
kicks it over to Cheyenne Wilson. Wilson's shot, no good. It'll be Blackhawk ball. Back in for the Wildcats, number 15, Daphne Whiter, and number 20, Brooklyn Bishop.
It's a good hustle by Randleman, try and get that loose ball.
There's the Bishops up there against the wall on the opposite of Renee and Ryan, Brooklyn's parents. That was one of the cooler things I've seen in a little while. So I was at the office. My office is on Main Street in River Falls, and I heard some scraping, and I just went out to see who it was, and it was Coach Ryan Bishop and his daughter Bailey, and they were doing the whole downtown sidewalk. I mean, for like 3 blocks.
Shoveling the snow Sunday morning, right?
Shoveling the snow. I said, "What are you guys doing?" And he said, "Just doing our civic duty." And that was one of the cooler things I've seen in a while.
Well, and I think too, Ryan knows how much the community gives to the ballpark and to baseball and what he does with that program.
But getting your 6th grade daughter out there on a Sunday morning to shovel snow is. So you give some thumbs up to Bailey Bishop as well.
Absolutely. Great family, great kids.
Coach Com and the Blackhawks are going to take a timeout. Justin, we'll let Coach Lumen stay quiet, and we'll let you talk a little bit about the River Falls Athletic Booster Club and the swag pickup.
Yeah, so for those of you that have signed up and are part of the River Falls Booster Club, we do have the swag pickup on Saturday, January 30th from 12 to 3 p.m. You can go to Cleveland Chiropractic to pick up your swag. That is on 112 East Walnut Street in River Falls. So, again, all of you that have donated and you got swag coming, number 1, thanks for your donation. Number 2, January 30th between 12 and 3. Get over to Cleveland Chiropractic to pick that up.
Do you know, not to put you on the spot, J-Dub, but do you know what the swag is? Like some years it's...
Based on the picture, I got a umbrella, a cooler, and a backpack.
Boom.
Sweet swag.
So I'm guessing that's what
I can't wait.
Some of my favorite Wildcat swag is from the Booster Club. They do a good job picking out the swag.
I cannot wait. Baseline move by Ella Sorensen for the Blackhawks, but a little scurry for the ball between Van Osdel and Flores, and it'll stay here at Blackhawk ball. Well, as we said earlier in the first half, from about the 12-minute mark in half number 1, there's a nice shot by freshman Ella Sorensen into the lane, up and good. They're going to get Van Osdal with a little travel.
I would say, I mean, we're having a good game and we're up by quite a few points, but, the things to work on is just that traveling when they get that ball that, that's happened with not just one person tonight, but more than one player. And just to think about that doesn't need to happen.
Well, also the in and out action when you're playing against a zone, because if we started the ball game up 14-0, and right now it's 34-20. So from that point, 11 minutes left in the first half, it's a tie score, and that was exactly the time that Baldwin went to the zone. Torres is going to go to the line for 2 shots. She was hacked on the arm by Ella Sorensen. But we've had they have hit a few shots from outside, but for the most part, it's either been shoot the 3 and then go play some D, or there's not a whole lot of, that one time actually when Jordan got the ball on the block and then turned around and hit a wide open Cheyenne Wilson from 15 feet. They got to do a little bit more of that against the zone. I think they called a lane violation. I was talking to you, Melissa, but I think they called a lane violation.
I think Jordan Torres stepped over the line.
Yeah, that'd be timeout. Baldwin down 15, 7:49 left in the second half.
Hey guys, so we got a choice right now. You know, we can let them creep back into this thing, or we can just end the game.
Yeah.
Right? I like ending the game. So we need to tighten up down there. I mean, look, I know they're getting some easy shot. I don't know how she's making those, right? Throwing them up and they're dropping in.
Spins around in a circle.
So that's wonderful. But we need high hands, boxing out. They get one shot and coming down here and executing.
Yeah.
So yeah, good.
He turned it off, and then everybody, all the players looked over here and laughed. So I don't know what he said.
He knows when to
He's
go.
great. Oh, must have given him a secret play or something.
I think we're gonna have to tell him afterwards that he was on the whole time.
All right, on the court for the Wildcats, Whiter, Bishop, Van Osdal, Burke, and Torres.
In for the Blackhawks, number 11, Janessa Caro, 31, Shayna Flores, Peyton Mikla, Nicole Bink, and Ella Sorensen for the Blackhawks. There's a 16-footer by Mikla, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Emily Van Osdal steering the ship for Coach Lumen and River Falls. There's a three-point attempt by Brooklyn Bishop. Nothing but the bottom of the net for number 20.
Is that Brooklyn's second three-pointer this game?
You are
Greg?
correct,
Yeah,
Melissa.
on the board it says she has 6 points.
No, well, there we go.
And she's hit 2 threes 2 different ways. One off the backboard, one tickling the twine.
Oh, yes, now I remember. Thank you. Good switch there. Good steal.
Sorensen's pass stolen by the Wizard of Oz, Van Osdal, up to Torres. She spins in the lane. Left hand, no good. Rebounded by Caro. Wildcats up by 18, 38 to 26-40 left in the game.
For those of you planning your week, we'll be with you again on tomorrow night. We'll be at home against Eau Claire North, and then on Saturday at home against Ashland. And that game time has changed quite a few times. And right now we're at 1 o'clock on Saturday for JV.
Gotcha.
Yep. And then I think 2:30 for varsity, I think, is where we're at with that. But Justin changed the times out on YouTube today, so I think everything is set.
Van Osdal guarding Caro at the top of the key. Caro kicks it over to Flores. Flores stops and pops from about 18, no good. Rebounded by the Big O, Lily Burke. Lily Burke with a number change about halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
She had moved up to she's a part-time varsity player. She had to change jerseys. Flores picks up her dribble on the right side, kicks it over to Mikla. Wide open, long two-point attempt by Caro. No good, rebounded by the dancer, Daphne Whiter. Lily Burke from the left side for three, no good. Rebounded by Brooklyn
job,
Bishop,
Brooklyn.
up and good. Brooklyn Bishop with the rebound and the putback, and that puts the Wildcats up by 20. And Coach Com is going to make the wholesale change with some Blackhawks coming in after the break.
Okay, press. We got 5 minutes left. Press. Okay, we can still.
doing a man?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
we
You
can.
want us to press?
No. I mean,
Press on the gas?
yeah, on the gas, right?
Oh.
Okay, because we're at 40, right? We're at 40. We can get to 50.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to. Let's get to.
Like, I don't think that's...
We had subs too.
Catch up 3, 1, 2, 3, catch!
I was just about to say Coach Lumen's throwing the press on up 20 with a few minutes left in the
I
game.
was going to question that as well. Cheyenne will always
Yeah,
ask
this-
a question, Greg. She is the girl that
Well,
will always ask a question.
I will say I don't blame her because I thought he was talking
Like,
about throwing the
you
press on
want
too.
us to press? No, on the gas. Pedal to the metal. Good defense, Brooklyn. There we go.
5 new Blackhawks in for Coach Com, including number 51, Corrine Miller.
Good effort there. Here we go.
4:40 left in the ball game. Wildcats up 20. Cheyenne Wilson all the way over to Brooklyn Bishop for 3. Just off to the left side, rebounded by Nygaard. We did confirm that is Marin Nygaard. Tajepkis, his name got flashed up on the scoreboard in the first half, but that confirmed with the
Good rebound.
scoreboard operator Dick Jorgensen that that was incorrect. Randleman fakes a 3, goes baseline, up and over Abigail Nilsson. Nilsson gets the block, no foul called. Here come the Blackhawks. Wildcat ball out of bounds.
Got about 4 minutes left to go in the JV game here. Want to thank First National Bank of River Falls, Prescott, and on the UWRF campus again for sponsorship. All of your banking needs right in your hometown.
Lily Burke from 3 from the top of the key. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the Big O.
Oh, okay.
We have confirmation from Director of Photography Jenna Peters that Peyton Mikla is not related to the River Falls royalty of Jeff and Katie Mikla. That foul called on Lily Burke.
Well,
and we have confirmation that was not correct. It
could be.
Could be a
Maybe,
second cousin.
but not really.
Are you getting that directly from her?
Oh, that's funny.
Can
What
you
is-
see the number? I can't see the number. Is that 41?
I can't see it either, Greg.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mara Nygaard's second free throw up and good.
What do they call it in Hawaii when you're all family?
Family.
Ohana? You're all cousins?
I'm not sure.
Nice kick out there.
I can look it up on the interweb.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Rob Derry will know. See, Rob Derry is our crackpot information
Nice.
specialist. Becca Randleman goes baseline, and Becca up and good for 2. Rob Derry can find all kind of stats and interesting tidbits to help out the broadcast. Rob, if you could just pop it on there
Good defense there.
on the chat room on the River Falls YouTube sports channel. And what we're looking for is the Hawaiian word for family. Your paycheck is in the mail. I have a gift card for Rob Derry, by the way, too,
Oh,
that I owe him. He can go to Main Streeters in downtown River Falls. He doesn't have to pay with cash.
nice.
He doesn't have to pay with a credit card or debit card.
He can use
It's
the
a
gift card.
card. A gift card.
It's a great idea.
Lassie. Oh, we'll wait for this free throw.
Ohana means family.
Ohana.
Lilo and Stitch. Yep.
Another wealth of just great knowledge.
Pops and
Jordan Torres stops and pops from 15. No good. What does family mean? What is the Texan word for family?
Family.
Cheyenne Wilson with the steal kicks it over to a streaking Rebecca Randleman.
No.
Wilson for 3. You can count that. Oh, my goodness, I thought that was going in. That thing looked good right from the release. Mara
There
Nygaard,
we
coast
go.
to coast,
Torres.
no good.
go get it. Oh, nice.
Nice recovery by Wilson up to Lily Burke. Lily Burke lays it in. Coach Lumen had a goal of hitting the half-century mark today in this game, and they're 3 points away from doing just that. 1:53 left in the second half.
We're working hard here in the last minutes of this game. I like to see that. There's a lot of effort here.
Brooklyn Bishop and Abigail Nilsson working hard against each other down low. Lily Burke with a reach-in steal. There's a three-point attempt by Nygaard. But Coach Com was going to try to get 5 more Blackhawks in the game, called a timeout right before Nygaard released it. She can whack him over the head during the timeout here.
50. Okay, aggressive defense, and then we can run on these guys, right? Okay, so quick possessions. Let's try and get layups down the floor. Let's go. Let's get to 50. Get there.
Cats on 3. 1, 2, 3, cats.
Boy, I tell you what, Melissa, one of my favorite things about coming to Baldwin is the A&W stand on the south end of town, and I keep seeing that advertisement up on the scoreboard.
Cheese curds.
You think you
so
could run
good.
real quick in between games?
It's possible and probable.
So good. What do they? They have like a root beer float, but it's it's blended.
That's my favorite.
So
I like
good.
the root beer float. The
Yeah.
root beer floats are my favorite.
Josh Lassie has a Lilo and Stitch tattoo on his leg. That's why he knew about it.
Well, that's fancy. He's got a few tattoos, I think.
He's a big fan of Lilo and Stitch.
Who isn't? Really?
I know. It is a good.
Honestly.
It's a good character. They're good characters.
Rob, the chicken strips are fantastic.
Ellis Sorensen into the lane for the Blackhawks. No good. Pass from the dancer to the nature girl. No good. That should be Wildcat ball, and it is. You know, I think this whole game, I think the other 55 was Mallory Hobley, and this 55 is Nicole Bink.
Oh, sure. Maybe. Mm-hmm.
55, Nicole Bink.
In the game.
In for the Blackhawks. Along with Corinne Miller, Ella Sorensen.
Oh, good idea. There we go.
Janessa Caro. And Peyton Mikla.
Oh, good idea.
Burke to Whiter.
Minute left.
Sends one screaming out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk ball. And Mallory Hobley throws it in for the Blackhawks. 57 seconds remaining in this one. Wildcats ahead by a bunch.
Lilo and Stitch could never ruin your streak, Mr. Lassie.
The bearded balladeer.
Good rebound
Rebounded
by
by
Randleman.
Randleman.
Keep it under control here, Cats. There we go. Work it around.
Van Osdel for three from the left side. No good. Rebounded by the dancer. Daphne Whiter.
Good idea.
Nice take by Van Osdel. Slams it off the backboard, gets her own rebound, pads the stats, puts it up. And the Wildcats are 1 point away from Coach Lumen's goal.
Emily has a good amount of rebounds tonight.
There's a three-point basket by Peyton Mikla,
Nice
the freshman from downtown.
Nice.
4 seconds left in the ball game. Burt for three. Count it. Nothing but the bottom of the net, and that puts an exclamation point on this ball game as the Wildcats are victorious by a final of 52-24. Well, this one was all Wildcats right out of the start and all Wildcats right at the end, and that led to I'm going to do my math, a 28-point victory.
I think so. That sounds good. Yeah.
I'll let you guys have your take on this ball game. Melissa, you first, Justin second, and then we'll shut this one down and head over to A&W Root Beer and then end the varsity game.
Well, I think, first of all, I got to say it because I've said it before. I think that was Lily Burke's 3 third-pointer.
I like it.
I think that happened tonight, so I got to say that again. Cats played well. You know, they adjusted with the different defenses that were out there. I like the in-and-out offense when they would do that. I would say just the thing to work on would be just those travels. You know, just that doesn't happen in the future because that's an unnecessary turnover that we're not going to want to see in those closer games.
I'm going to say first class right here. When you sweep between JV and varsity games, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
I was always a big fan of having like slippery floors were not fun.
No,
Fresh court.
never fun.
Fresh court.
Freshly swept courts. We should have a good game tonight, Justin. You real quick.
Yeah, I got nothing. They played well, right? Again, they finished. They did the fundamental stuff for the most part that they were supposed to, and the outcome was well, right? They went on a run early, went on a run late, and sealed up a good game. So not a whole lot more I have on that one. So
Final score: River Falls 52, Baldwin-Woodville 24. We're gonna put a big red bow on this one and head on over to the varsity game. For Jenna Peters, Justin Wilson, Melissa Wilson, I'm Greg Peters, and we'll see you here in just a few minutes.